Actually, I owe my career with the bus to Roger Morton. As I had a 16-year-old daughter at the time I retired, from the Navy that is, and she thought that she owned the mailbox and the telephone. So when I applied for the position that was advertised in the paper for General Superintendent of Maintenance for, at the time, MTL, I never heard. Never got anything back from my job ad. So I figured, well, they weren't interested in me. And then one day I got a phone call from some guy by the name of Roger Morton. He said, why didn't you send up in the application? I said, what application? Well, he sent me another one. I filled it out, came in, interviewed, and here I am. All I can figure out is my daughter took in the mail and probably promptly lost the job app in her room. Yet for 18 and a half years, Roger blamed the personnel department for having lost it in there.
I still think they did.
Yeah. But like Roger said, we've eaten lunch together for almost every day for 18 years. And the only reason I'm retiring is we've run out of things to talk about. So, it's been a heck of a run. I mean, we've accomplished a heck of a lot. America's Best twice. The Hawaii State Award of Excellence, which is actually a management award. I think that's the one I'm proudest of. We haven't missed a pull-out in 18 and a half years. That's something kind of monumental, I think. I do have some advice for Herb, and that is don't complain, Herb, because I remember complaining about the storerooms and how non-responsive they were. And I was really ranting and raving over lunch one day with Roger, and I went to the mainland for a trip and came back, and lo and behold, I own the storerooms. You know, I never got any pay raise for that, Roger, you know? And I remember one time complaining about the way Patty was running paratransit maintenance. Next thing you know, I had Stan and his force working for me, you know? So you got to be careful what you say to Roger. He'll come back and haunt you. But this has been a wonderful workforce. I was telling Jimmy earlier today, you know, I spent 26 years in the Navy where I worked for 2 to 3 years in one place and I move on. And I can honestly say that I've never had a better group of managers to work for me. I mean, the loyalty is just embarrasses me sometimes. The professionalism is fantastic. Just a great, great group of guys, and we've gotten along fabulously. It's been a big ohana, and I'm really going to miss it. I'm leaving you in good hands with Herb. The real brains, of course, behind this whole operation, the guys in the blue shirts out there, because we don't fix buses. I don't even know how to fix a bus, but I know who does, and it's the guys in the blue out there. And to you, I'm eternally grateful. Honolulu's got a terrific reputation in the mainland because of guys like you. I mean, and you look at this facility. Here we are. We're sitting having lunch in a 19-year-old garage, and you can eat off the floor, and it's like this all the time, you know. So a very, very well done to all of you. I truly appreciate it all. And like they say, behind every successful man, there's a successful woman, and she's standing right here. And what I really appreciate about Sue is actually she had a pretty easy job, because I've always loved this job, so she didn't have to put up with me coming home complaining. But what she did have to do is iron my unusually large collection of Aloha shirts. And despite her bout with cancer, like most of you know about, she was still in that kitchen once a week ironing my Aloha shirts so I would look good. And she's told me she's not going to iron anymore, so I'm glad that I'm hanging it up because I'm going to look like a rag man. So to you, love, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And to you, Roger, thanks for having given me this career opportunity.